Hi everybody. This is the video for Wednesday, April 22nd, 2009, the Origami of the Day calendar, recycled newspaper hat. And I'm behind a day anyway in terms of getting this video up because I went up in a hot air balloon yesterday and my day got kind of crazy after I got back from that and I just didn't have the time to do this. So I'm just sitting down today, which is really Thursday the 23rd, to do this video and as well as today's video. However, I have hit a snafu, and this particular model is supposed to be made with a sheet of newspaper. And as I first started to record this and started to go through the steps, I discovered that I have a problem doing this, which is reflective of, I guess, the state of the newspaper industry as a whole. Because perhaps not unlike your own local newspaper, ours fairly recently changed its size and is a narrower format than it used to be. And as a result, the directions for this origami model don't work. And I'll show you on this piece of newspaper what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry to be leaving you sort of blind here, but here's my paper. And according to the directions, what you're supposed to do is to first fold it in half, which it already is by the nature of it being newspaper. Fold it in half, but hold it this way. Then fold it in half again, like this, and open it back up. And then fold down the corners of this to that center line. Now, if my paper, and it's all crumpled up now because I've been trying to play with this for the last half hour to see if there was a way for me to make this work. If my paper was like the old kind of paper and was actually as wide as newspapers used to be, I would have about a 1-inch border still left over when I folded these flaps down, because there would be that much more here. But because my paper has been narrowed, I don't have the border that I'm supposed to have, which is integral in making this hat kind of stay together. So I tried even adjusting it so that I didn't really fold it all the way into the center, and I left it kind of funky shaped up here, and so that I could actually, as you can see, have a border down here, and not so much. Didn't really work too well. So I'm at a bit of a loss, because this is the newspaper I have, and those are the instructions I have, and the two don't match. So in general, what you're supposed to do once you fold your paper in half is fold both of these, the flap up on one side and then the other, then sort of open it. Oh, geez, I can't even show it, it's so big. But you're folding this flap up like that on both sides. Then you turn it like this way. You open it up like that. And then fold the flaps up. How ridiculous is this? You fold the flaps up like this on this side, and like this on this side. And if I actually had enough of a flap, these pieces here would stay folded over because they'd be caught up, and then you open it up and you can wear it on your head. So you can enter this one in on in the annals of my doing origami of the day videos as a fail. This is a fail. And to be honest, now that I'm already a day behind, I just can't give it that much more time. So if you have newspaper, And you want to try this yourself, I will post a picture of these, and here's the instructions. Here's what you're supposed to do. See how you're supposed to have this nice little band down here when you fold it over? And then you can fold that band up like that, and then it's gonna stay secure. So when you do all the rest of this stuff, it holds all the pieces together because it's folded up and holding them. Well, I don't have any band left over in my newspaper to hold it together. So I'm at a loss, because my paper is narrower than this is. And I'm sure that when this was designed, it was to the usual specifications of a typical newspaper, which is sadly not mine anymore. Sorry. So, see me back here in a few, because I'm going to work on today's model, which is a tulip blossom. So that one I may be a little more successful at because it's using a regular piece of origami paper. So, I'm sorry. This is the first one I've just really failed at. And I suppose I could try to finagle it. And, but believe me, I've sat here for a while trying to do this, and I was not getting it to work. I'm just not getting it to work with the size paper. With the size paper. Sorry. So, bye.